the game, she is whatever. She needs to farm, she needs to play the side lanes. But it's later on when she comes online, that's where the power is for EVOS SG. Kingsmen, however, a bit more traditional in terms of what they're trying to do. The Popo and Koopa, like I was expanding about, is purely just to deal with the Selena.
Yeah, but of course, onto the lane we got as we watch this first game for Kingsmen versus EVOS SG. This grudge map is going to pop off top side. It is Wenwen going up against the Paquito. Paquito has to try to prevent Wenwen from farming like crazy, whereas the bottom side is just another wet noodle fight as well. Azura X being that annoying as well. JPL responding slightly, but the blue buff is purple buff is still getting secured by EVOS SG.
Azura X now moving over to help our Pokemon actually taking a decent damage in this matchup. It's most of the Sparrows on the way back, so he's doing all right.
Yep, I mean, but the fact that as the Paquito, you do quite a lot of burst damage, so Pokemon have to pay a little bit of respect. So with Loon, Azura X moving up to the top side, tries to probably look for that turtle bite because Pokemon, she's looking pretty low, but she still has that flicker.
JPL's coming up, he's level 1. Not sure if he's going to be able to... Okay, the presence of the show alone is just making them worry enough that they will back off.
Yep, and Potato, do look at him. He's actually slowly building up to level 4 very much soon. Just take this gold crab, but Azura X will be able to scout him out. Stun, Potato just slightly. JPL follow up, but A1, A2 is there to zone EVOS SG off.
Now look at the minimap. Roger is down towards the bottom half here. Girl might be in trouble if they can go on top of him, or if he overextends, there is going to be pressure there as well.
Yeah, but I feel like as of now, Kingsman as the Roger doesn't really have that damage to basically chong Girl down because Girl is still that very annoying Uranus, albeit there's a soft counter coming up from the Esmeralda side. But I feel like Kingsman is not doing enough to make sure that Wenwen try to delay that Wenwen from farming. But it is Kingsman that are actually at the bottom side taking that turtle.
Yep, turtle has been started up, but EVOS SG actually looking to collapse. JPL, he's getting taken down very low. Level 2 only, doesn't have the health just yet. Now the turtle falling very low. Girl in the center. Oh, it's going to be taken away here. And now the fight breaks out still. EVOS SG, they're focusing down ASO first. And now they're going towards the backline. The first blood going the way of Potato, but a straight kill nonetheless. And now jumping back in, they might just find another. Bambi, he's looking to clean up. Girl now going back under the tier 2, and Bambi finds another kill for himself. The captain feeling happy, now sitting at 1-0-0.
Yeah, that kill is definitely, but hold on a second. Loon finds Pokemon slightly out of position right here. Pokemon a bit late to the party. He didn't get that memo as Loon picks up Pokemon at the top side. So a bit of a very good early game win going in the pockets of Kingsman already, right?
Yeah, right now they're looking solid in terms of opening gambits. They are ahead by 1.8k. Potato taking away his purple buff is like a bonus. You'd expect Kingsmen to steal that away, but as the pause comes in, let's take stock of the situation, right? We talked about how EVOS SG they'd be looking to bridge towards the mid-to-late game for the 1-1, but early enough in their total fight, it went disastrous for EVOS SG. Kingsman, Bambi, he's got the ball rolling, he's got the kill. That Roger is going to be a power point in the mid game.
Yeah, and of course, hopefully that Roger will be able to bring it to the late game, bring it to the mid game, right? And Harley picking up that kill as well, so all hope is not lost for EVOS SG because Harley does a lot of burst damage. And what the Roger can do if he actually engages on top of the Harley, right? Kite them away, cast the ultimate, throw the cards again, burst him down very quickly.
The idea of the Harley pick here feels like one that controls whoever's running. You want to be able to create this deterrent for them diving onto the backline and create a space for 1-1.
Yeah, or other than that, you can also use Harley, right, to just purely do like a lot of turret dives.
Yeah,
like try to dive in the top side, the Paquito. Try to dive in when the Roger is actually out of position. There's a lot of like flexibility going into that Harley, right, because of the mobility.
Yeah, we are going to game as we have sorted out all the technical issues on the board, and now Potato moving over to take his orange buff away. A1, A2 actually pushing up quite aggressively as this Kagura getting space to Loon to start sieging. Now JPL jumping in, he's level 4, does have the Way of the Dragon, but will not use it just yet.
Yep, they're just solidly holding on. The Abyssal Arrow misses slightly, but still okay. Kingsmen, they're roaming like a pack. They're just trying to look for some sort of opening, but Potato finds it in the form of A1, A2. The ultimate popping off, unable to secure that kill, unfortunately, but it is a bit of a back and forth coming up from both these two teams.
Yeah, the wolf pack traveling together just needs to make sure that they can get the job done by finding someone. Now Girl inside the jungle, he'll find one of the wolves. The second one not here as Aso comes in. He jumped in with the Esmeralda out.
The Esmeralda out is going to be able to connect on top of Girl, but Girl will laugh in regeneration as he walks off. Not much burst damage coming up from the side of Kingsman to be able to take good care of that Uranus. However, let's take a look around the map, right? Potato, he's not really farming much. He's trying to look for these dives, and there you go, Azura X gets tagged slightly just a little bit. But it is Potato actually gets stunned out by Azura X. JPL coming in, but oh dear, Bambi here for the finishing blow as well. Unable to find JPL, but Swoop is a very good thing to take away. Nicely done for the side of Kingsman.
Kingsman hit hard, 2 kills, and now they move over to the turtle. And you can see the power of this wolf pack, right? When they're low enough on health, Bambi's like, thank you for the free meal, I'll come and clean up. And now he eats another turtle as well. It's stacks and stacks for Bambi as his goal lead is starting to grow. Looking at 2.9k in this early game, he's
4K.
surpassing. Yeah, excuse me. No, it's
4K total goal lead.
Yeah, right.
I'm looking at the big
right. But it's Bambi's goal right now. It's 3k, right? He's leading everyone on the side of EVOS SG.
Yeah, and the fact that as a Harley, right, you want to be farming heroes rather than farming the turtle, the jungle or turtle, whatnot. But Kingsman, they find this pick off because, you know, EVOS SG extends over just a little bit. Azura X has a very punishing stun as well, so that's something that EVOS SG has to recognize. Whereas a bit of a lane swap happening right now from both of these teams as the Esmeralda and Uranus will be going up. JPL gets a bit of a damage coming in. Pokemon has to hold on. I feel like Kingsman really pressuring on top Pokemon very well.
They gotta make them sweat. They gotta make them worried about whether they can get to the late game. Keep the pressure on it. Bot tier 1 seems like the perfect place to do so now. Jumping in, looking for a bit more pressure onto JPL. Alpha Wolf not activated yet because it's not available, so they will not have the stun from the fight. Popo and Cooper just playing sentry again, and meanwhile the mid lane Potato left completely unchecked is going to start sieging on the mid tier 1. If he can get this, it's going to be a big bonus.
Yeah, because this means that Potato can practically deny Kingsman away from that farm, right? But Pokemon, oh, looking very low. Oh dear, Bambi fights under turret. The flicker comes in for Pokemon as well. The crossbow tank lands on top of oh dear Bambi, but that's not enough damage for him to basically take down this overpowered wolf. Potato seeks to find another play offside as Esmeralda once again cuts the way.
This is the problem. You know, 1-1 takes a while to come online. Even though she hit everything she needed to right there, was unable to really convert on kills. The problem 1-1, again, you need to wait for the mid-game mark. Right now, it's Roger's time to shine. Odia Bambi looking solid, just picked up another core item as well. Jeez, KGM, they're going to start steamrolling this soon with their almost 5k goal lead.
Yeah, they win Taco already, but Potato, oh, the cards didn't find Azo as well as Odia Bambi will be able to drive Potato away, but Girl jumping at Odia Bambi goes into Lycan form already, but Girl is a Uranus, but he took a big chunk of health as the bottom side. Loon manages to push down EVOS SG side turret. JPL with the flicker, Dragon Kick coming in.
Oh my god!
Finds a K. Loon forces to use the flicker as well. Swoop dive in, but that's the power of Paquito as Swoop goes super low. Pokemon, no crossbow tank coming out as of yet. Finally activates, just hopefully, but oh, out of position.
That is absolutely illegal. He should not be allowed to live there. After JPL set up their play and everyone all in him, he still gets out. Loon on this Paquito. They trade flicker for flicker, he gets out, and now Kingsmen, because of the ultimates wasted and expanded, they get this turtle for free again. Another big meal for Odia Bambi and his wolf pack.
Yeah, you can see Pokemon really struggling for gold, but hold on a second. Zura X will be able to find Girl. A1, A2 jumping on top of him, but then, ooh, that arrow almost hits A1, A2, but here comes Odia Bambi. He's going to be able to pounce on top of Girl, hopefully, but he's actually slowly getting towards EVOS SG side of the turret. But however, Pokemon, gotta talk about him. Not enough damage coming in, that's the first problem, right? JPL sets up so beautifully, but that's not enough because there's no damage.
My dude has mystery shop, so I'm hoping that he buys items real quick.
Oh, bottom side, but okay, JPL. The kick lands on Azura X. The burst coming in from Pokemon Crossbow Tank finally picks up something. That's something good for the side of Pokemon, and Pokemon chases down A1, A2. 2 members down 4-3 for the side of EVOS SG. Aso trying to chase him down, but it's a Paquito. Odia Bambi trying to look for the fan. Potato not activated as well. This is the problem for Harley. Slowly, bit by bit, the early game and mid-game power spike for the side of EVOS SG is slowly losing it.
5 kills to 3 right now. EVOS SG climbing back in the goal gap. Not as big as it was a minute ago, but it's still sizable. You know, it's around the 4K mark. Let's take a look at this replay, courtesy of H2O Instant Rehydrate now. Azura X dies first. Very important that he goes down because now they can switch on over to A1, A2. They pick up the two squishy-ish members of the squad. And granted, Popo and Koopa, he has extra body, but Popo himself isn't tanky as boy.
Yeah.
When they get those kills, they can now move front to back.
Yeah, big items going in for the side of Pokemon as well. Building up the Demon Hunter, so one of the more prerequisites for that 1-1 to shine, right? But bottom side, okay, Esso finds Pokemon, jumping in with a flicker. JPL will get focused down, but the members of EVOS SG is here. Potato just to disengage. Swoop coming in, the Abyssal Arrow lands on top of that Wolf instead, so no big damage coming up inside of EVOS SG.
Azura X popped Alpha Wolf, didn't get the bite off, so didn't chain the stun. That's why they managed to get away. They flickered out, and now JPL might just be focused down. You get the mid-tier 1. That's a very good pickup for Kingsmen. They open up the jungle just a little bit more, and now that Lord is available too, they can just push the wave out, bounce it away, and then get priority on the objective. ODMMP starting right now. EVOS SG looking to fight.
Okay, they're just gonna disengage it right away. You can see how Potato is already standing in that vicinity. Girl is just being that Uranus, being super annoying. JPL half health, so he has to be careful if he decides to engage. But right now, EVOS SG, they have to try to pick off from the other side of the map.
Potato playing cross map now, picking up the orange buff. It was touch and go there for a moment. EVOS SG, they looked at Kingsmen like they were out for blood, but they decided not to fight it. I think if Bambi had stayed on the Lord, just a little bit more of a nightmare, but meanwhile on the top lane, you can see Paquito going one-on-one against the Uranus. A very low on health already is going, and now Odia Bambi coming in to clean this one up. The Wolf Pack strikes again. Can he finish this off is the question. Charging away is Girl Consecration is
okay.
OP, but Azura X joins in, and now the two Wolves sink their fangs into the Uranus.
But at the bottom side, it is Pokemon that's actually working on the bottom lane. But EVOS SG, they're trying to push down that lore very quickly. That's going to be beneficial for the side of, well, EVOS SG. They're trying to play cross-map. That's exactly what you said, right? These professional teams, these top-tier teams going into MPL SG, they're showing how it's done.
Yeah, if you're going to lose an objective on the northern side, just play south, split the map in half and try to not contest objectives that you don't have to, especially if you're behind, right? So EVOS SG showcasing, the idea of macro play, of cross-map play. However, Kingsmen, they've been punishing the mistakes of this Uranus. Girl, as the new member of EVOS SG, we're talking about him in week 1, Soup even commented. Week 1, Girl came in, exceeded expectations. Perfect performance on the Yuzhong, had no problems whatsoever.
Yep.
This time on the Uranus, I think there leaves a little bit to be desired when he's overextending like that.
Yeah, Audio Bambi actually, as mentioned during the videos, right? He's also particularly scared about Pokemon. He's being warned. But I mean, Audio Bambi is slowly just running Pokemon down with the double wolf build in, like what you said. If you can't really dish out the constant DPS on top of that Uranus is gonna heal out of control.
Yeah, we saw a glimpse of that, right? It's kind of annoying. Like, Consecration is just so irritating. You think you got the kill, he's just going to charge out. After him, he removes this crowd control and he was up. And it buys time. It buys time for his team to play across the map and say, you know what, if I don't die here and they overextend, what can we get in return? And over there we saw the Harley starting to take down the bot tier 2 in return.
Yeah, for this time round in this game number 1, right, we're not really seeing Potato doing much in the map, right? You see him actually trying to look for the flank, trying to look for the pickup, but the members of Kingsmen, they're really buffed up, and he really cannot find Audio Bambi. That's, I would say, one of the potential reasons, because what Harley wants to do, find this core, shut him down, move away.
Well, all credit to Bambi, right? He's super efficient with his time. The only time he comes out of the jungle is when he needs to clean up a kill or take the objective or contest the objective, right? These are only 3 reasons he comes out. Everything else, he's farming either jungle or waves. Like, there is no reason for him to be wasting time going for attempted kills unless it's secure.
Yeah, for the side of Potato, though, that's not exactly what he's doing. He's trying to look for those kind of turrets as what Harley does. But he's unable to do it because EVOS SG is slowly, constantly getting pushed back by the side of Kingsman. So, very wonderful play for Kingsman right now.
Pokemon now looking to farm again towards their bot tier 2. Actually joined by JPL, but this load is going down very low. You can see it's almost going to be finished off. Abyssal Arrow connects onto the Popo and Koopa. Azura X will be able to walk away. If they get the kill on Aso here, it might just be worth it though.
Yep, okay, Pokemon jumping in. The stacks going in for the side of Pokemon won't be able to use as EVOS SG disengages. Once again, you can see the side of Audio Bambi is just farming the jungle non-stop. The Lord will be marching down the bottom side. Now, it is up to Kingsman to basically sync up the lanes and what you said. Try to hopefully let these minions clash on top of EVOS SG structures, but will EVOS SG respond to that?
Good news is the items. Hold on.
Okay. Good damage, but not enough damage from the side of Potato though. The Harley ultimate goes in, catches Loon instead, not Azura X, which is actually the softer one. Now, Pokemon and Potato, they are the ones that's going to try to clean up the bottom side, whereas Uranus on the top side, Girl is on guard duty, tries to clear off the waves. Let's see how EVOS SG actually hold on to this Lord push.
Gonna come in hard and fast here as the defense from EVOS SG is gonna stick. Health bar still pretty healthy, but the mid-tier 1 will go down. Bambi, mid-tier 2 rather. Bambi makes good use of the time. While the Lord is in the bot side, he takes mid-tier 2, and now they're converging on the bot tier 2 again.
Yep, okay. Nice kick coming up. No, I don't see a kick, unfortunately. But, the worst part is Esso actually finds JPL looking super low right now. Potato will be able to push the members of EVOS SG away slightly. Girl at the top side trying to clear. The damage has been done. EVOS SG loses that mid lane turret.
Odia Bambi picks up the Demon Hunter Sword, so he's looking solid now. Kingsmen, you want to regroup. The last structure that they could possibly and feasibly push in on is mid and top, right? So you split your focus right now. You can see that's what they're doing. They're splitting their focus and trying to take attention onto both lanes, hopefully getting the inhibitor without too much contest. EVOS SG, they've yet to put up a full 5-on-5 defense. They haven't mounted 100% defense just yet. I'm waiting to see that.
Yeah, Loon just bursted out Girl to half health as Girl slowly regains health. But that's the power about Hakito, right? Bursting down Uranus. So I feel like the answer to that Uranus consecration, all about burst damage, is whether you burst him down. Kingsman is going to look to do exactly that. One Lycan Pounce takes out half health, but at the same time JPL will disengage. Loon jumping in back and forth. Girl goes down by in the hands of A1, A2 as the episode arrow kind of not really sticks. But Loon finds Potato at the backside as Loon disengages slightly, just dishing out a lot of burst damage. Kingsman took one from EVOS SG.
So the pressure's on. They're looking for mid inhibitor now. It's going very low. The fight breaking out in the backside. JPL looking to come in onto Loot. He's actually getting thrown out. JPL might just die here. It's a kill for Odia Bambi, and they see the blood in the top side. They run it in. They're looking to finish off this game one in indomitable fashion. Kingsmen, they're holding safe. They get the kill onto Soup again. And now Kingsmen regroup looking for the crystal.
Yeah, okay, EVOS SG will be able to take down Kagura. Now Odia Bambi turns the focus back on top of Pokemon, but nothing's going to be found. EVOS SG lost 2 turrets in the base. Kingsman looking dominant right now in terms of the jungle dominance. In fact, going to be clearing away EVOS SG's side of the map.
50 seconds on the Lord now. They can reset, they can take this objective and look to close out the game. Of course, with the last structure left on the map, apart from the core being on the bottom half, that's where the Lord is going to spawn. They need to sync their waves. I've been saying this the whole day. The way you sync your waves is how you're going to get an easy win onto the push.
Yeah, and EVOS SG's side there. It's only that one little turret left for Kingsman to push down at the bottom side, right? Now, Swoop on that Selena is basically outdated. She's basically carrying like a outdated hero into battle. Trying to hopefully land the Abyssal Arrow on the money shot, but it's really rely on whether Kingsman will be able to look for that as Loon dishes out so much damage on top of JPL as Loon charges on A1, A2 following Odia Bambi at the backside. Will be able to find Potato, but goes for JPL instead. Now he's going to look for JPL. It takes now the flicker going in, but there's nowhere to run for the side of the Lycan Pounce, and the sticking power coming off the Kingsman is so good. The Girl out of position. Potato still alive though. Forced to find that, but he gets stunned out. The Lycan Pounce will follow him right at the doorstep.
They might want Girl. They don't want to take any prisoners here. Kingsmen, they're looking to clean up the squad before they clean up the game. They get everyone down. And EVOS SG, they lose the game one in dominant fashion. Unfortunately, Kingsmen have their number.
Wow, EVOS SG as of now, the whole season, right? Only RSG was able to make EVOS SG bleed, but Kingsman finally made EVOS SG.
EVOS SG
they also gain a bit of magic resist, and I would say Kingsman's drop a lot of magic resist. You have the Baxia on magic resist, magic damage, Alice on the magic damage, Lunox as well. Esmeralda does a lot of magic damage. So EVOS SG, they probably have to build a lot more MR as compared to armor, but that's where whoever gets control that Granger is going to get a lot of damage done.
Your frontline tank now it's not going to be a big high loss, right? Although he does get pseudo tanky because of his passive. Girl is still going to be doing majority of the phase tanking, so he does need the armor to deal with the Granger.
But it is still high loss that is allowing Potato to do that front to back as what the Bruno wants to do. And they also have Girl as well, and just in case if they actually push up the Glorious Pathway, and just in case one of them actually pack up, there you go, JPL packing up that Revitalize, it's going to get a lot of heals coming in from the side of EVOS SG.
take a look at where the marksman cores start. Bambi is going to go for orange, but first he's helped by Azura X, and now Little Wanderer is going to be picked up by Potato, Soup, and JPL. They're tag teaming up to make sure he gets this safe without any concern. He's going to walk in and steal a camp away too.
But, you know, audio menu on that Grandeur, right, it's going to pop off very early on, very super early on. So Bruno doing that is actually kind of a good idea, whereas Pokemon, okay, jumping into Azura X will be able to dash out. Loon jumping in at the very last minute. Nice stun coming out from Pokemon will ensure Pokemon safe and sound.
He timed that eye for an eye so well, he managed to dodge away from the fruit of Alice and backed out, but still the pressure is on Pokemon. He might just die here. He needs to dash away once more. Udia Bambi coming in, the rest of the eye for an eye again.
Wow.
This guy is a smooth criminal getting out of tight situations.
Yes, as Azura X will be chasing down JPL, will manage to get him out of safety. Can take a look at Girl cutting the waves as well. The ASO will respond with the same exact thing, cutting the wave. Both, it's just a game of cutting waves once again, right, for the side of top side. Whereas Grandeur tries to take away the camps at the bottom side because I feel like he knows Bruno already taken some of the camps as well, but it is OG Memory level 4 as the Pokemon will get built upon. The Eye of an Eye, nice stun coming out. Pokemon very smooth in this game.
Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. And this point, you know, there's no way they're gonna kill Oh no Aso. He's going down. He has to flicker away to kill the football to the back of the head.
Yeah.
Unlucky.
Yeah, ASO gets caught out because EVOS SG, they kind of knew, you know, the members of Kingsmen is already at the bottom side. They wasted so much time on top of that Benedetta. But hold on a second right here. JPL taking the front line. Audio Bambi, Azura X looking very low. That's Sonata trying to land to cover Girl instead. Potato takes down that Buxia. A1, A2 looking for a flank, but he will see Pokemon. Brilliance will be used. The ultimate coming up from Pokemon. Super smooth coming out from the side of this Benedetta player as that hurdle gets secured by EVOS SG.
You hear the cheers. EVOS, EVOS, EVOS. If they come in with renewed vigor in Game 2, EVOS SG don't want to go out without a fight. They will not go quietly into the night in the second game. They're looking to take this goal advantage and run with it. 1K right now for EVOS SG.
Yeah, not a lot of big ultimates coming out from Soup right now. Still kind of early in that game, but Loon is slowly becoming that scary Alice that's going to be dominate in the late game. But hold on a second, JPL manages to catch Azura X slightly, but not much follow-up.
Not gonna lie, I'm on Team No Alice, so looking at this, you know, fine you have Mystery Shop, you might get items earlier, but it's still about the Blood Orbs. This mini-game, it takes too long. EVOS SG won't let you get a chance to get there. It's Pokemon, he's gonna get focused down again. Electro Final Blow gets him away, and taking the Blood Orb is not gonna be taken actually from Loon. That's Sonata dodged away from as well. They find Azura X in the river. What are you doing there, my man?
Yeah, the Baxia anti-counter healing doesn't really work this time around because you got Revitalize, you got the Glorious Pathway as well as Azura X will get chunked down. Pokemon was the main focus on Kingsmen right now to stop that Benedetta to snowball out of control. But in fact, this allows EVOS SG so much space for even Potato to just farm out as much as possible. And let's not forget, Aso and Girl, especially Girl, doesn't really get that much attention.
Yeah, Girl, all he has to do is cut the waves as you can see the pause come in on Marshall. I like how there's a decent amount of social distancing to make sure, you know, don't get too close. Everyone's wearing masks, everyone's making sure, you know, all okay during this period of COVID-19. Now, the game state is as such. EVOS SG, they found the fix that they needed on Alice as an insurance late game. Might not even get to the point where she's a hero. Things looking on the up and up for EVOS SG game 2.
Yeah, and especially, you know, EVOS SG with that Potato, finally something that he's comfortable with. That Bruno comfort pick was picked up. Kingsman actually did not focus on that, instead focused on Swoop instead. You know, that Rafaela was taken away, that Angela was taken out as well.
Bit of a technical pause coming in. Hopefully we should fix this relatively soon. Now in the downtime, while we wait for this to resolve itself, we want to talk about one of our sponsors, Subway. It's like 10 to 9 right now, and I'm jonesing for food.
Yeah, and of course you can hit refresh on that taste, but every single day, even if you're hungry, you want some, like, you know, variety. Subway has it in your bag as well, because for a limited time only, Subway is serving up to 8 different subs for 7 days a week, and there are 4 new veggies. Grab yours right now. All
right, jonesing for a Subway sandwich. Of course, you know, at the end of a long day of casting, it feels good to bite into a hot meal, right? I'm sure we've all had that. You know, you go a long game and then you just go home, chow down, and there do so in Subway. We should be jumping into games soon. Hopefully, I believe we are back in. Technical issues have been resolved. as we count down back in now. Let's take a stock of the situation. Goal is in favor of EVOS SG. Potato, he's starting to get the ball rolling. He's looking good, confident, and
No
happy.
pun intended.
Oh, you see, yeah, sure. He's getting to a good place now, and EVOS SG, they're looking to tunnel down. Loon with the blood, or you can see he's so hesitant to even jump in against the high loss, mind you.
Yeah, for EVOS SG side, right, there's so much healing, so that Baxia hopefully should pop off. But Zero X will be able to find Girl at the bottom side, will be able to shove Odia Bambi, but Aso coming out with an ultimate as well. Loon picks up that Clock of Destiny, but that's still okay. Girl still alive. Potato giving chase as the energy of the bottom side gets chunked down by the side of EVOS SG. No follow-up as EVOS SG picks up the first turtle.
There's no counterplay available. Turtle isn't available right now. It's not spawned right yet. So EVOS SG, they could make this bot side play and then swing up top. Azura X is dead for sure. Electo final blow. The name implies what's going to happen. And now they can rotate up to the top turtle.
Oh,
Pokemon still being a nuisance. He's going to dash away.
That Sonata misses all three. You know, it's like the Matrix happening for the side of Pokemon, right? Dodging every single one. But let's take a look at the items, shall we? The Loon actually picked up the Cloud Destiny already so early on. It's actually kind of good. But A1, A2 still struggling. But on the other side of EVOS SG, but hold on a second, Loon with the ultimate. Swoop coming in with the ultimate as well, just setting up this zone of control to allow Pokemon to get out of the way. Odia Baby, not much follow-on up, but it's still okay at the bottom side. And EVOS SG almost on top of that mid-lane turret.
I've been in this situation before. I've been in Azura X's situation before. It's like, where's my team? Why is my turret going down? And who's here to defend with me? It feels so awful. And actually, A1, A2 forced to use the brilliance to kite away. He doesn't have that available right now, so this is a problem. Aso, though, getting stuck here. He might just die to JPL and Girl, but they decide to spare him. They don't have the damage. They don't have the crowd control.
Right now, Alice being sent to the mid lane is a little bit wonky, but you gotta admit, right? It's like what you said, Pokemon as the Benedetta, once it wave clear, trying to look for pickles in the jungle. Wave clear, try to look off, and there you go. Kingsmen has a Benedetta problem in their own jungle, but hold on a second, Aso, you're getting focused down on JPL, finding the stun on top of A1, A2. Swoop comes on in.
They can be engaged. Yes, Gora's halfway.
Gora's halfway will be it. It's all go for the side. Potato chunking down. Azura X bit by bit. The Gora's halfway and the revitalize. One more combo heal. There is a Baxia's anti-healing. It's not very enough. Pokemon finds A1, A2 right at the backside. Double kill goes into the pocket of the side of our Benedetta player, but this is still okay for the side of EVOS SG as Esmeralda finds Swoop, unfortunately.
Yeah, they're looking to hunt down the Esmeralda. Girl chasing in Swoop with the Void Crystal. Doesn't throw it in the right direction. They're buying time. This is creating space, as we say, you know, professionally. He even outs away. But with Pokemon joining in, I don't know if they can chase that. Actually, they're not chasing at all.
Potato coming in. We'll be able to find us all likely. The Girl coming in to start the dash.
Donate the kill. Give it to the carry.
Yeah, give it to Potato, please. Potato was kind of starving after that Harley, misplay, right, in game number 1.
Or at least they forced the flicker out, so without the range being extended on their out, you know, Aso is not so close to engaging on the back line. Take a look at this replay, courtesy of H2 Instant Rehydrate. So you talked about it. Gora's halfway, revitalized, and real-world manipulation. That zone, you see it, everything that is purple belongs to EVOS SG.
Yeah, so Kingsman has no choice but to kite back, but there you go, Pokemon just walks into Pokemon, and Kingsman just actually gets massacred right on down, cut down by Benedetta. But hold on a second, as EVOS SG slowly gets into control of Kingsman's side. They don't get a Pokemon. Okay, might not be able to find, but Glorious Pathway once again. Swoop just set up this zone of control once again. A1, A2, and Kingsman, they're just playing at the edge. They don't want to fight Swoop right in that real-world manipulation zone as EVOS SG push out Kingsman right.
Now look who's recalling and stuck behind enemy lines. Oh, he has to check it. Come on, Pokemon, no! He doesn't get it. Okay, that's fine. Girl on the bottom side now. They're looking for the bot tier 2. It should go down eventually. Meanwhile, 3 members from EVOS SG, they're pushing down mid tier 1. Coming up the Rhapsody, JPL is very tricky, but not tanky enough. Remember that Hylos doesn't have the gold or the farm necessary to be the big boy in the front line.
But you know who's a big boy in the front line? Girl coming in by the side. Potato chunking down the damage on top of Loon. As Girl finds Odia Bambi at the backside. Loon coming in, trying to defend Odia Bambi as much as possible. But Azura X is the one that's getting left behind for Kingsman as EVOS SG focuses down on Azura X. No more rolling ball for the side of Kingsman anymore.
Feels bad. They leave him to die, but they save everyone else. Thank you for your sacrifice, Azura X. And now with 30 seconds on the clock and slightly more, they should be moving over to the next objective. Pokemon. This guy is so far ahead of Aso. He's 3-0 1, and with the items and with the lead, he's going to be completely fine fighting here.
You know, it's like, you know, Esmeralda versus Benedict. On paper, Esmeralda should be the one winning, but Pokemon just dishing out so much damage over to side. So Pokemon's on a roll. He's been snowballing out of control for the side of Kingsmen.
Yeah, Pokemon, especially the goal lead and the kills, on paper it's one thing, in execution it's a whole other. Kingsmen, they get caught in the jungle. Nightmare for them.
Nice law and order coming in from the side. JPL, A1, A2 forced to use the ultimate to get out, but Pokemon will be able to catch Aso as well. So, well, it's one member down, but Girl just takes one more love tap as Kingsman's trying to focus on top of Girl, and they're just going to disengage as EVOS as she focuses on the Lord next.
Should be taken without any contest. You can see on your minimap, everyone from Kingsman has backed off / recalled, so there's no reason for them to even fight for this.
Yep.
He's still looking to finish off the mid-tier 1. Girl is being a nuisance as Uranus normally does, just cutting the waves and trying to put pressure down.
Yep, Potato will be focusing at the top side. That mid lane turret still looks very vulnerable. You can see that damage coming in from that turret. Not even that turret can stand the football coming in for Potato.
Okay, so look at this. Lord is going to be going down towards the bottom half. They need to sync up the waves. Every time Lord spawns, you need to sync up the waves. I'm sure EVOS actually understands this. We'll see them eventually push out the wave. In a perfect situation, it looks like everyone crashes at the same time. So they need to finish the mid-tier 1 first, and then crash everything towards the inhibitor. They could take the side.
Girl jumping in for the side will be able to force out Kingsman's ultimate of A1, A2, but here we go. Girl just being so annoying. Loon pops that ultimate once again. Will be able to catch Girl and Pokemon in the back line as Loon retreats, licking that wounds, unfortunately.
They managed to crash the top side. Esmeralda is dealing with it. Now the low and the bottom side is going to crash as well. Glorious pathway. They want to fight this.
Girl enter the front and back line. Then Loon with on Trunks in. Trying to dish out the damage. Trying to wave clear. Ace finding Swoop at the back line. Signal for Swoop will be used as Loon will get chunked down by the Will War manipulation. JPL still looking very healthy. Pokemon also trying to find A1, A2. A1, A2 pops that brilliance as well as Kingsman slowly losing his defense one by one. Their turrets dropping like flies. EVOS SG looking at a solid lead this time round, and might actually pick up game number 2.
All the inhibitors are down. They're looking to dot the I's and cross the T's. EVOS SG with 4 members alive on the Kingsman side. They want to farm the kills this time. It's personal. They want the KDA. They want to kill everyone off, take no prisoners, and finish off game 2. Aso, the last member last alive. They want to go for him. They want to finish him off. But no, the crystal's the objective. They get it and they tie it up. EVOS SG, one on the other side as well.
Yeah, so finally, Daryl, we're going to game 3, right?
Oh, man. There we go. You see, we called it right.
Yep, it was actually used to quite great success, right? Because, yeah, in game number 2, still thinking about that, game 1 is actually a myth. Game number 2, Girl was able to find so much pickoff, right? Pokemon was able to find so much pickoff, was able to snowball that Benedetta out of control. And against this kind of draft, Kingsman has to be careful. You're gonna have a Benedetta problem against Carry to be able to get chunked down, or in fact, but that is where Azura acts with, or whoever's gonna be controlling Azura acts with Angela to protect them.
Second thing also is the Khalid's ult is gonna be very important. If Benedetta gets onto Angela, like you said, or the Carry, or even Alice before she's big, and you don't have Khalid healing, I don't see them coming out of that fight alive.
And Loon has to be careful, right? If you out forward, whereas the Benedetta just bypasses you, now you have to travel back, and that's time lost on your side. But ladies and gentlemen, hopping into game number 3, this is gonna be match and game point, or whatever point you want to call it. Kingsman 1 versus EVOS SG, currently 1 as well. Pokemon will start with a bit of a proxy farming as well.
Oh, the first blood already. Girl gives it up easily. And, well, you can see the Khalid pick, something that, caught them off guard, but there you go. That's your bridging pick. They need to get into the mid-game in a solid manner to make sure that the Carry and Alice scale up.
Yeah, but the Uranus can basically laugh, right? It's still okay, because as long as you go...
You can proxy farm.
Yeah, you can proxy farm over the ability to make up for that lost gold. And, of course, Khalid, in the early game, you can spin very quickly and dish out the AoE damage and wave clear very quickly, alongside with the minion damage. That's going to be a lot of hurt against Uranus. For Uranus, you just have to burst him down quickly and then move on.
Right now, the junglers are going to be taking away their camps. It's mirrored right now, so you can see Roger on the top, half Carry on the bottom, half JPO sitting here on their high-lows. We'll see Azura X throw the heart wave out, and love wave up, rather, and catch off guard.
But JPL is kind of chunky, right? If you notice, EVOS SG kind of set up this Bermuda triangle early on until Uranus moved up to the top side. that turtle will spawn, but Audio Bambi is already at level 4, but still not. Don't have that early power spike, right? Be able to chase it down, but it's the top side that's the turtle that's gonna farm. So not sure what the carry is actually doing at the bottom side.
Looking to steal camp away is what she's trying to do, but like you said, turtle has spawned. They need to make a play onto mid, maybe get a kill, and then pressure onto the turtle. I'm not sure if they can do so. Don't have the ultimate just yet. Audio Bambi does have his. He's coming in. He's gonna activate it, I believe.
Yeah, Kingsman is right now going to rotate towards the turtle. Uranus looking half health, so Khalid's actually doing a pretty much good job against him. As Kingsman will start that turtle swoop coming in. JPL, it is Kingsman side. The Knights has assembled as they're going to chase after the girl slightly as the turtle resets.
Still has the concentration. Girl doesn't need to be too worried. Even if they focus her down, he could get out. Potato actually going into a JPL to force something out.
Yeah, it's a 4v4 fight right now as the bottom lane, the Pokemon slowly going towards the top side. The Alice is also going to follow as well, but both sides, they're not going to pull the trigger on top of the turtle as of yet.
There's a little cute thing that EVOS SG did over there that I'm not sure you noticed, right? While they were dilly-dallying and the Kingsmen dilly-dallying around the turtle, EVOS SG really walked in and get prio by shoving the wave in and forcing the Angela to respond. They don't waste time just staring down the turtle being started up and waiting and watching if they can jump in. They want to make use of their time as best as they can, and by doing so, they put pressure and they slip their opponents out. Either you collect the farm in mid and EXP in mid, or you lose a member.
Yeah, and carry actually rotated slightly late as compared. I feel like the Kingsman is actually looking at the dive at bottom side just in case if EVOS SG actually go ahead with that turtle pickup, right?
Jumping into game, technical issue is really quickly solved in the last game for tonight, and now the turtle has been started. It's being pulled out to the side by JPL, and the response there, Soup shoving the wave out, forces Azura X and A1, A2 to pick that wave up. Now Loon, he's going to go in onto Girl, but again, this is a Uranus. He's very tanky. He should be able to hold off the offensive push here coming in from Loon.
Yeah, for Girl, right, can just take out all the damage coming out from the side of Loon, but don't forget, Loon has to execute. The Sand Raging Sandstorm coming in, Girl looking very low, just one execute left. However, then he's trying to hold on. Because as she manages to secure that turtle, will be able to move away. Potato, he has that turtle above as well as that gold, looking to equalize that gold right now.
Important to note that the Alice actually walked up, right? So Aso actually tried to help his team before the turtle was taken away. He lost a lot of time and space there, and the proxy coming in from Benedetta means that he's going to lose up even more. He's going to push the wave out, but still, there's Benedetta ahead. Now Girl taking pressure down. Here comes the real manipulation. I don't think it's going to be enough to pick him off.
Yep, okay, Audio Bambi trying to look for something. I don't know, but it is potentially
oh my god,
like Pokemon, and Potato coming in by the side, as well as Audio Bambi will lose his life from that first fight. That's not exactly what you want to do as a carrier, especially you need that early game farm.
Lancelot goes down, Lancelot failing to protect his King Arthur as Audio Bambi goes down 0-1 and 0, not the start he wanted. And remember we said Kingsmen, they live or die by Bambi's performance, and now it's not looking good at all in this game 3. Let's take a look at the instant rehydrate replay coming from H2O, or courtesy of H2O rather. Girl, he takes the bare brunt of the pressure, but they overextend trying to hit him with the real world manipulation.
Yeah, okay, Pokemon trying to look for pickup right here. Alice is forced to push on the turret, but it is Pokemon that will be able to find Azura X, use the ultimate to get out of there. Still A-okay. Uranus is trying to make some damage there, whereas Pokemon, look at the rotation coming in as the Benedetta. You can just dash from one point to another very quickly to respond, but the Alice can't follow.
Bambi's still trying to farm as much as he can. Remember, this is a carry. It's not a Granger, it's not a Bruno, it's not a Roger. He takes time to scale up. And that's time they might not have against EVOS SG, although the goal gap is about 500 right now.
Okay, Pokemon's looking awfully close towards Audio Bambi, but also will be there to actually chase Pokemon away so that Pokemon doesn't, poke into Audio Bambi's farm.
Turtle is going to be spawning in slightly less than 5 seconds. EVOS SG. You can see on the minimap, 2 members on top, 2 in mid. The only member not here is Pokemon, but he should be making a rotation relatively quickly with his mobility. So whether they want to contest this is the question. Kingsmen now, they set up, they grouped up, they're looking to start this or possibly shove EVOS SG off.
Yeah, if you notice at the other side of the map, it is Aso that's actually on the bottom side trying to cut as much wave as possible. But Pokemon looking for the reset, unfortunately. Kingsmen, they're focusing up top side. They want to get this priority. But Kingsmen's already, I would say, Kingsmen is actually more in position right now. And okay, Assault finally joined the team fight, but Pokemon, nowhere to be seen. Turtle will get started by the side of EVOS SG. Assault dies at the bottom side. Kingsman, there he calls the hard guard as well. And Good picks up the members of Girl as well. JPL will fall. Assault is still chasing after Swoop as well, but will get the sharp swoop all the way to the bottom side. That Turtle gets secured by Kingsman.
Yep, they were not able to fight that. Good positioning coming out from the allies, including the hard guard. Keep the backline in check. The mid-game bridge is there for now. At least they have this combo to get into the late game, but still a Turtle. It's still a goal lead that's picked up by Kingsman.
Oh, it's super tight as well. If you notice, there's a bit of a lane swap coming out from the side of Kingsman. You see, on the top side, Alice is there, whereas bottom side, Khalid is slowly shifting. They're trying to put Khalid at the stronger side, which is at the bottom side right now because the Turtle will be spawning. Okay, Potato will go into like a pound. Girl set up the slows, but the heal coming out.
Oh man,
so much. Break and go will be used, but Potato will get so much.
Oh no!
Get executed by the side of Lun. However, Lun running away, and that is a huge win over to Kingsman.
The secret dart technology from Kingsman, the Khalid pick, paying off dividends against Potato. It buys space and buys time. Odia Bambi and ASO are starting to scale up. Real world manipulation being used. JPL getting caught out. The percentage health damage. He has to use the Glorious halfway to get out of that fight.
Yeah, and this is where Khalid is just starting to go all out, right? Because it's just so tanky, it's so powerful. Potato kind of overestimated just a little bit. Also, Lun bought enough time for Kingsman to send down reinforcements at the bottom side.
Bro, now taking a lot of damage already. Oh man, that's the prediction coming from ASO. He's dead.
Oh no, 3K, 3.2, 3.5. You can see the purple numbers coming out. Girl barely hangs on as ASO will be able to put him down.
Now, Windtalker completed for Potato. Still looking to fight this one. Lun inside the jungle on this Khalid. He has a level disadvantage now that Pokemon's going to hit level 10. Now, Potato looking to finish off the top tier 1. He could find Lun here. He does have the ultimate to get away. The Raging Sands be kept in check still as Pokemon. Still just going to duel up against him.
Okay, mid lane, JPL will lead the charge. Odia Bambi actually gets called out just a little bit, but thank God for the dodge. K1A2 returns the favor, but a bit of damage. Odia Bambi kept alive with the hard guard as well. Will take down JPL from the side of EVOS SG. It's a 1-0. It's very tight as of now at this stage of time. Look at the top side, right? Super clean for the side of Kingsman, but EVOS SG, they're losing members.
Losing members, probably gonna lose the Turtle too here as it drops down low enough for Odia Bambi to shred it out.
Okay, Khalid will be able to find Potato. Okay, but
who's caught who?
I feel like it is Lun that actually caught Potato.
Yep.
Okay, Pokemon is the one that gets caught right now, even though you have Benedetta. If you're gonna get burst down by Odia Bambi, looking very strong. Also jumping in with the Blood Oath as well. Mid lane, still holding strong for EVOS SG, but for how long?
A large problem of EVOS SG's composition is they don't have the required crowd control to lock down the slippery members, right? So we saw how Khalid was able to get out, saw how Alice was able to get out. All they have is their glorious pathway to run in, and the only CC they have is like permadeath. They need to kill someone and kill them quick, otherwise they just kite out.
Yeah, so Odia Bambi actually is starting to get on a roll right here. You can see the synergy from Azura X as well as Odia Bambi. We talk about, King Arthur required his trusted knights, and in fine form Azura X. Now JPL will be focusing. There you go. Lun receives the hard guard, but will he be bringing Azura X over to the deathbed at the same time? Azura X. Oh, Lun get bursted down. Now Potato is on full chase. Azura X given over to EVOS on a platter. K1A2 will fall next. That's a triple kill over to Potato.
No, in Singapore we call that buy one, get one free. The hard guard delivers the Angela into the waiting arms of the very hungry Lycan Potato. He gets the kill, and now they see down picture 2. A big mistake for Kingsman, allowing EVOS SG to try to go up neck and neck.
Yep, so it could be anyone's game, but it is EVOS SG that actually gains like the map dominance. You can see them, Odia Bambi slowly losing in the farm. JPL constantly trying to keep that in check. And so jumping in, finds the backline, but it's JPL that went down first. Swoop might be going down next. And so chasing in down, Odia Bambi kites backwards, but that's not a very good move thing. But Pokemon tries to focus down. And so as well, Odia Bambi, he's alone. Swoop coming in with the Raging Sandstorm. Will be able to find Pokemon as well. The spinning coming in, but it is Girl as well as Potato just dishing out damage that's required for EVOS SG to basically take Kingsman members down one by one.
You saw Oh dear, Bambi just running up alone. He got caught out, and Loon says, "Don't worry, bro. I'm Galahad. I'm gonna come and save you with my Raging Sands." Was not enough, and now the Lord has been stuck out by EVOS SG. More and more nails in the coffin of Kingsmen as things look to go EVOS SG's way.
Yeah, girl looking very, just providing so much vision over the side of Loon, right? Loon has that deadly blade, so Uranus, it's not a very good idea to basically take on Khalid, but down goes the Lord on the side of EVOS SG. Should be marching in the mid lane, which is looking pretty weak. But now Kingsmen, they have to pray for that Lord push.
Lord push coming in, as our observer is kindly showing us the items have been picked up. We're starting to get to the point where the carry and Alice might put up a very strong fight against EVOS SG. I say might, they will put up a very strong fight against EVOS SG. The side picked up Endless Battle for Ordia Bambi. It's starting to look from bad to worse now for EVOS SG if they don't close this game out soon.
Yeah, and because you see Odia Bambi, once it picks up another more item, that's going to be a very scary carry that's in the enemy, because you want to be with the Endless Battle, you'll be able to dash around to proc that, but in the JPL once again leading the charge. The High Lord cousin as well. Here comes the Lord. Pokemon takes a lot of huge chunk of damage, unfortunately, as the Lord pummels down on the mid lane. Loon gets caught out by the side of EVOS SG as Pokemon picks him up and gets going. Mid lane, the damage has been done. It's half health, but it's still okay for Kingsmen. They're still holding on.
Still holding on EVOS SG. They're going to send Girl to the bottom side. Pokemon teetering on the edge. Blood Ode has been activated by Aso. He's getting caught out. A lot of damage onto him, but they have to kite back EVOS SG. They don't want to fight under this inhibitor. They take their structure and they back off. They kite in and out EVOS SG. They don't have to full commit. On the bottom side of the screen. Aso, he might just go down. He has to go away with the Blood Orb, and now he's going to kite out EVOS SG. They're happy with their pick off.
Yeah, Pokemon, they're greedy. EVOS SG, they took 2 turrets and backed off. It's now on full retreat. It's okay. Kingsman has to probably try to regroup, but it is EVOS SG that's leading in this dominant fight. Now, Kingsmen, they have no choice but to farm inside their base. Nowhere is safe. You can see how Girl is actually setting up so much at the bottom side.
Yep, he's literally just sitting here because he knows if they run on me, I can take the shrine, I can peace out. There is no way they kill me with Consecrate and Purify available. Consecration, excuse me. Those skills just make Girl unkillable unless they all in and lock him down quick and fast.
Yeah, if that is what going to do, EVOS SG just have to respond. Okay, Pokemon coming in from the side, but top side is going to get pushed. Kingsman, Alice forced to back away, and so actually reading the map so well. The members of EVOS SG nowhere to be seen on Kingsman's side of the map.
No items completed for Odia Bambi just yet. Again, it's the same set of items on the side. Okay, yeah, it's good. But meanwhile for Aso, he's still sitting, he's waiting. Finally, he gets the truncheon.
Yeah, so Odia Bambi actually building into a lot more defense right now because EVOS SG will try to find Odia Bambi as much as possible. It all boils down to the side of Kingsman to protect Odia Bambi at all costs. Girl being so annoying at the bottom side, just in case if Odia Bambi takes a little step out, EVOS SG will be there to react.
Meanwhile, Potato, he's hit his max point right now. 3 core items if you don't count the jungle item, and 1 defensive item, right? So he wants the Immortality next. I think that is the key.
Yep.
If EVOS SG want to close this out, Immortality on Potato is crucial. The defense from Kingsman is still strong because this is a low point in the game where it's hard to push in the defense, they can clear the waves. What EVOS SG is waiting for is the Lord. They want to use the Lord to sync up the waves and push down in.
That's Demon Wings going into the side Potato.
Okay.
It's going to be a lot harder to kill. Not going to bank on the fact that you're going to, revive and just revive right into the enemy, right?
It's not a second chance. It's them doubling down and saying, I can get some defensive stats while fighting you mano and mano.
Yep, but the time EVOS SG just buying some time. Sorry, for the side of Kingsman as well, they just need to get as much farm as much on top of Odia Bambi. If you notice, it's actually Odia Bambi picking up most of the farm. Instead, EVOS SG, they're just clearing off the jungle. This is like the calm before the storm. 25 seconds on that Lord clock, and it's gonna be huge.
Pokemon still pushing the top wave in, or at least holding on the top side to just in case, Kingsman, if they make the rookie mistake of staring down Lord, he gets access to the base, right?
Yeah.
The call from Kingsman here might be just to sack it though, so EVOS SG with the Lord priority should be able to get it.
You see JPL is like the mini Lord himself standing there. Yeah. I'm guarding this side, don't worry, EVOS SG, I'm providing so much vision. Okay, Khalid was be able to find Pokemon at the top side, but still okay. You can see like the vision going in, right, for the side EVOS SG. Girl at the bottom side, JPL at the top side. The Luminous
the damage
up, damage coming in a little bit, but Consecration, Uranus loves in Consecration, will be able to back away.
So they want to heal up here, they want to set the waves before they look to move into the Lord. You can see the movement from the side of Kingsman. They're teetering over into Lord, but they also don't want to commit too heavily just in case Pokemon finishes up the last inhibitor of the game. He's still buying time. With Blue here, that is still a win. Remember, that's the PU for the carry, that's the PU for the Alice.
Yeah, and Loon building that Deadly Blade is also going to hurt Pokemon as well. If you take a look at Pokemon's icon, it also relies on the Bloodlust Lax as well as the Oracle. There's also a bit of BOD, so Pokemon does have a significant amount of damage, but same goes to Loon as well. Almost building almost the same exact item except for the Deadly Blade.
Not surprised, not surprised. They are itemizing the same way. Lord is still available. Neither team really wanting to pull the trigger. Yep. Just managing the waves, playing the macro game. This is do or die here for either team that wins this fight, right? If you lose here, you're set back so much. And this 5k goalie for EVOS SG actually non-existent as Aso jumps in the back line. Look at the right side of the screen.
Pokemon will be able to find, but Potato as well, activating Lycan Form, will be able to chase it down. Right there, limits to Potato disengage. Hot dog now, engaging with the Galarian Falcon as well. Pokemon fight, A1A2 at the next time. Only Best also under fire as well. Aso on the Azura X hard guard will be able to focus down slightly just to maintain as much help as possible. Potato looking very low.
Oh no!
Kingsmen, they got that win of that team fight, and now they can look to push even further out of the map and breathe that fresh air to the more.
Girl, he needs to run away, and he needs to run away quick. There's no reason for him to stick around. And that was a massive play coming from Aso. I don't know if you noticed. He jumped into the back line of the Blood Oath. Hard guard of Winter Truncheon. Right now, Pokemon looking to proxy this. He has pressure onto the final objective here. Loon needs to push him off.
Yeah, okay, as Kingsman is actually starting on top of the Lord, Girl preventing their vision. But look at the respawn time. The Potato is going to take 20 seconds, 30 seconds to be right there as EVOS SG tries to secure that Lord. Lord goes into the hands of Kingsman, unfortunately. This will buy Kingsman some time as Audio Bambi takes down Girl.
Pokemon, he's still proxying, he's still looking to go back in, but A1A2 has arrived. Pokemon, he has no reason to stay here, he has to get out. So as well, Audio Bambi chasing onto him, they have the wind strength, they should never get onto him. Here you go, the Electro final blow, he cannot get the distance, the one more auto attack, and now he's dead.
So much ticket power coming up from Azura X plus Audio Bambi. Pokemon doesn't stand a chance. And now EVOS actually find themselves at a one member missing, right? With the Lord marching down on the bottom side, I don't know what to feel.
Kingsmen, they're putting up the fight of a lifetime against EVOS SG. This is the point where the Alice, this is the point where the carry are starting to scale up EVOS SG. The pressure's on. They're going to be sweating a bucket here as the game goes on.
Yeah, the Lord is actually marching on top, but Audio Bambi is pushing out the top side. Mid lane, it is the Eve as well as Loon. Chase pushing down the mid side. EVOS SG, they just have to hold on. They don't really have siege units, but it is Kingsman that has that siege unit, and they want to break this right now.
Right now, EVOS SG might be staring down their first best of the loss. As Kingsman, they jump in, get me out, fall off for the ball. Get me out there, now they're going to ledge member 2. Barely misses the fountain, now Potato, he's looking to survive. Girl, now the next target. Kingsman, they're sticking as a unit, they want the objectives, they get all the inhibitors, and now they're going for the crystal. Now they're looking to end off the game. EVOS SG, they can't sit here, they can't fight, they're looking to hold it all still, but the Khalid is dead.
The Lord coming in, unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, first loss over to EVOS SG as Kingsman take this series.
All the King's horses and all the King's men will hand EVOS SG their first loss in the end. They look like they were going to come back, but there was no space for EVOS SG at all at the end of the game. The draft